All right, guys, this is Leppinen doing another video for you. This video is going to be over weekly expenses. Now, what I'm going to basically say is based upon three different kinds of players. So if you hear me repeat myself, I do apologize. I have a habit of doing that. When I was a teacher, I would go through and repeat to my students the exact thing that I wanted them to memorize, and I would say it like 5 or 6 times during the course of a lesson. If you guys notice, when I repeat myself, it's because it's very, very important. So for this one, it's going to be about weekly expenses. Now, the things that you will pay for if you have the money for it. Now, if you don't have the money, then don't worry about it. But this is for people that want to go through and accelerate their gameplay and go a little bit faster. So, I have a few things that no matter what I spend on every single week in order to stay competitive in this game. Let me show you exactly what they are. Now, granted, some of these things you could get for free where you don't have to spend the money. Other things is going to be to where you do need to spend the money in order to get them. So I'm going to go through and make sure that I tell you, hey, you might get this for free this way, but you're probably going to have to buy it at least once or twice a month. Very first thing, I like to go through and have the premium. So the premium is a $4.99 buy that you basically do every single week. It lasts for 7 days, gives you a nice bonus out of it. So if you're a great marshal, 25% to strength or army strength, 25% to army health, 50% to silver, 50% to food. This is a very, very worthwhile thing. If you are doing, let's say, a crypt day, to where all you're knocking out is one crypt after another with Carter, you might want to go through and activate the Great Archaeologist. Now, you are allowed to switch from one mode to the next every 15 minutes. So if you know, hey, I'm going to be doing this for a while, then make sure that you go through and switch. So I'll switch from like, if I'm in peacetime right now, I'm going to go on over to Great Ruler. So I'll just say activate. You have changed your title, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. So there, it's up here. So I'm getting an extra 75% to construction speed, 75% to technology research speed, and 200% to production of building resources. Right now I have a lot of different things that I'm trying to upgrade, so a little bit extra in the building resources is not exactly a bad thing. Now granted, I'm sacrificing a little bit on silver production and food production, but so be it. I can always switch it back later. So premium, it costs $4.99 a week. Right now I have 1 day and 12 hours left. So in about, a day and a half, I'm going to go through and make sure that I do the next $4.99. All right, next one. Every single week, I like to have this one because it's such a pain in the butt when you do not have this, when you're looking for crypts in order to be able to knock those out. This is the Watchtower. So I'm going to show it to you, right? A lot of times you'll get like some of these for free, like I got the 6 hour for free. Yay. But you can buy for $4.99 a Watchtower that lasts 7 days. So you have premium for 7 days for $4.99, Watchtower for 7 days for $4.99. Then another thing that you want to go through and do, and that Watchtower, like if I was, okay, I want to hit an epic and we're going to go level 35. Because if I'm hitting epics as part of my clan and helping them out, I'm only doing level 35s at this point. So I can see that's 10 miles away. I can hit go. Of course, it's going to pop up with these stupid sales. Don't like it. But anyways, there it goes. Right there. Kabam. Now, if it's like right around your area, then yeah, you don't need Watchtower. But if it's like 140 kilometers away, 600 kilometers away, then yes, you are going to need Watchtower in order to help you out. This works out great for citadels and crypt runs and stuff like that. So Watchtower, very, very necessary. Another thing that I go through and buy every single week, well, it's a weekly expense, but it's not something that you have to pay for every single week. Here's what I do. Shield of Peace. If you guys notice, whenever you do the Shield of Peace, you cannot be attacked, which is a great thing. Now, granted, there is ways around it. Like if I set up a portal over here in the middle of this area and other clans, because FOC does have a bunch of enemy clans that do watch us at all times. And I don't blame them. I mean, hey, they're a decently powerful clan. You might as well go through and mess with them. And my clan, they kind of understand, hey, yeah, we're going to get messed with. We're going to have people constantly looking at us. So if you notice, every single person in this clan has a bubble. The people that do not are usually the ones that are going to get hit constantly. And so what we do as a clan is we will go through and stash like silver or whatever and make sure that you have your bubble up at all times. Like we have one of these cities is actually our treasury for our clan, and they hold on to the dues that we have to go through and pay out to our clan or whatever. A lot of clans do it. It's their choice. So a Shield of Peace is $4.99. And I know that you're like, well, wait, I can't find it for $4.99. Let me show you what it is. If you go under Extra, and then you're going to scroll to the right. Now, a lot of people, they get screwed over because they do not read very well. Like, this one is for 30 days for one bubble, and it costs $100. I know what you're thinking. That is an absolute ripoff. That's $25 a week. I completely agree. Do not do this. Then, if you go all the way over to near the end of the list, you have Protect Your City, and it's 7 days, and you get 2 of them for $10. So it's basically $5 a week. So like, see over here how Watchtower is like $4.99 for a week. You also have the Shield of Peace. That's for 1 week, 7 days, and it's basically $5 per week. So at this point, if we're looking at just purely weekly expenses, we have our premium, which is over here. If you're playing on your phone, it'll come up under the cross, go under personal, and then it'll be up at the very, very top of it or whatever. That's where you can find the premium. So we have the premium, we have the Watchtower, and we also have our Shield of Peace. Every single week, that is a weekly expense. As long as I'm going to play this game, that is a weekly expense. Here's another one that I usually do as a weekly expense, and I think it's very well worth it. If you go under Battles, scroll all the way down the list, and it says Crush Your Enemies over here to the right. For Crush Your Enemies, it gives you a plus 100% for XP, 100% extra for CP, 100% extra for Valor, for Strength, and then Health is 25%, and then March Speed, it's 50%. This, for everything that it gives you for $5, is the absolute best buy you can find in this entire game. Like, I'm going to go through and hit Arachne and everything, and I'm going to hit her for 150,000 or 150 billion. Okay, well, if I had had this thing on here, I'd be hitting her for 300 billion. You get my point? It basically doubles every single benefit that you're getting out of this game. So for these things right here, being stronger, better health, more XP, more conquest points, more valor points for 7 days, and it's only $5, extremely well worth it. All right, so right now we are up to $20 a week. For those of you there that are like, oh my gosh, this is expensive. Anytime that you go out, like if I was to go to McDonald's right now and get myself a like quarter pounder meal or whatever, I'm spending $11 to $12. How about you just not eat out once a week and everything, and then poof, there's your $20. If I want to, be particular about it, like both me and my wife and I have it to where we don't eat out, like McDonald's or something like that, then right there, that's $25. So let me explain to you how exactly I'm spending the other $5 a week. Because I spend, now granted, I do other, purchases and stuff like that, but my mandatory spending that no matter what I'm going to do in order to stay competitive in this game is $25 a week. So here's how I break it down. Go to your events. Triumphal Challenge. You automatically get the free column when you're playing this game. So there's a whole bunch of rewards and everything. After it gets to level 80, it kind of gets to where it's like, oh yay, I get 50-50. So be it. The golden level. For golden, you pay $20, and that lasts for an entire month. It's 30 days. So therefore, if you break it down by week, you're basically spending $5 a week. So all said and told, no matter what, I am spending basically $100 a month on this game. Pretty much. Now, that's in order to be accelerating at a decent pace. If you want to go faster, then you got to spend more time and probably more money, or one or the other. Either more time, less money, or less time, more money, however the heck you decide to do it. For me, I'm trying to go really, really super fast in this game. And my goal is to basically have it to where I hit G9 by Christmas. I don't think I'm going to get there, but it's a decent goal. So, with that being said, that is all the weekly purchases that I would advocate anybody to do that is actually going to play this game seriously. For those of you that are like, that's $100 a month. Okay. How much time are you spending on this game per day? If you're one of those people that's spending 3 hours a day, all right, let's just say 3 hours a day, because a lot of people spend like an hour or two or three, some people more. Let's say, for instance, that you spend 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day, 30 days in a month, roughly. That's 90 hours in a month that you are spending on this game. And you spend $100. I am basically playing this game for $1.03. No. $1.33 per hour. I don't know, something like that. No. Oh, my math is wrong. It's $1.11 per hour. Yeah, it's like $1.11 per hour, $1.09 per hour, some crap like that. I don't know. I'm doing it in my head, guys. So give me a break. But it's a really, really low cost. If you think about like, oh, I drove down the road and everything to the convenience store, I spend more on driving down the road to the convenience store on just gas than I do by an hour of playing this game. So weekly expenses wise, yes, you can play for free. If you want to be competitive on a higher level, you're probably going to be spending $25 a week on this game, which equates to $100 a month. But if you're trying to accelerate at a good pace, it is very, very necessary. Now, granted, you will go through and get the Watchtower for free. So, like, let me show you. Under Triumphal Challenge, go to Shop. Now, I already did it. I got 7 days of the Watchtower for free because I had enough of the coin bits or whatever. I also got 7 days of the Shield of Protection or the Shield of Peace for free. And I can also go through and get a 25% strength and 25% health. So there is ways to go through and get these things for free to where you're not spending money. You can also get like this right here to where you can get this for free also. I don't think that's the week long ones, but it might be like a day or whatever. So if you piece it together, guys, yes, there is ways in order to get these things for free or at a lower price and not spend $100 a month. But all said and told, it rounds out to somewhere near there. With that being said, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as far as weekly expenses in order to basically play at a higher level. You can go through and hit the like button if you want. If you want to subscribe, you can. I've had a bunch of people that have been messaging me in the game like, hey, I subscribed to your videos. Thank you so much. If you guys have ideas on what you want in a video, like what the subject matter would be, just let me know. I will gladly do a video over it. The comments, if you leave a comment to one of the videos, I will try and get to them. It will probably be after I come back from Hawaii, so figure another week and a half until I get to those. I like to do them in bunches, like, hey, I'm going to hit every single one of the videos that I've done so far, and I'm going to go through and answer all the comments for all of them, all at one time, and it usually takes about like 2 hours or so. So I do apologize, but I can't spend all day, every day, like, respond to comments, especially with some of the crap that gets posted. Anyways, you guys have a good day. Thank you for watching, and expect another video coming out exactly right after this. Bye.